Hello everybody, welcome to this week's ITL. I hope you all are doing well this week. As you might have seen, yeah, we got a ride in this week. The goat is doing beautiful. Yeah, I did a little bit of work to the rear end, backlighting. Yeah. And if you were one of the group, only have one. Thanks, Matt. One of the group that member of the coffee club, we'll call it. I don't drink coffee. I'm sorry. We'll just call it a coffee club anyway because that's what it is. I post the pictures over there as I do things and share things as I do things and of the lights. And yeah, they don't look too bad. I'll use the little red button lights across the back end of the goat, and yeah, they don't look too bad at all. But yet, I ran myself out like I always do. I mean, it's part of my immune system. I do have the what is it called? That's part of it too. Fibromyalgia. Thank you. And then the COVID response. That I'm long haulers, and that'll never go away either, from what I understand. So, along with everything else, it's just stacked right on top of the other. It's like, whoa. But you know what? We don't let it get us down. We just keep on moving on. Either we'll beat it, we'll overcome it, or one way or the other. I mean, it's as long as we got the good book, we got faith, we'll move along. That's what it is. It sounds like the neighbors are just having a good time. Oh, jeez. As you see, we got the mirror of the goat right here. I'm not doing anything to her today. I just don't have it in me to do anything today. I should be working on her back suspension, but I do have it. I mean, she must have lost 50 pounds in wiring this last week. I mean, I have just tons of junk wiring I had put into her within the last 10 years. But I just stripped it out of her. Because, I mean, yeah, it was needed at the time, but it's just not needed now anymore. Because I put LED lighting in her, and the LED lighting is so much more superior compared to what was in her. And yeah, and on top of it, it's got more charging systems on it, which is the KLR 650. No, that's just not. KLR 650 is not made for that, but it has it. I mean, this is the bike of all bikes in my eyes. I mean, for the KLR, this is to be had. And why is it in my eyes like this? It is what it is. It's a low powered. So for a local off-road bike, that's what you want. You want it to be low powered, so you're not going to spin it out through the mud, but yet you're going to have enough oomph to get it over the rocks. It's going to have enough power to get through the rocks, but it doesn't. You're not going to spin it out, and it has it. But it has enough speed to get you where you want it to go. It might not get you right now. It might take some time to get you there, but it'll get you there. it will do highway speeds. It'll do 70 miles an hour in time. It'll do 70, 75, 80 miles an hour. It just, and yeah, I do get a lot of riding my butt on the highways, on interstates. Yeah, people do that. Yeah. And I hate that. And I wish the police would pull their butts over there for aggressive driving. Because they should be so many vehicles off my butt for safety aspects. Because I am doing speed limit. It is what it is. But I regress. But the goat is the goat. She's just wonderful for me. I love it. I am getting the riding dialed in beautiful. The front suspension, I couldn't ask for better in my eyes. Not yet. She's riding beautiful. And anytime I need it dialed in, I can dial it in. With the front adjusters, I can just tweak it, dial it in. Bing! Bing a bang a bunga. The front rear end, I'm going to just tweak that, get it so it's not quite as mushy. And the rear lighting, I actually got a little extra note. I have these little button lights. I have them going across the trunk. And I have 3 going across the center. And I was just going to have them come on for brake lights. And here they're on all the time. And they brighten up for brake lights. That's where they really should be. But I wasn't going to set them up that way because they're only single phase brake lights. No, I found I make them so they get brighter. I was able to make them do that. A bing, a bing, a bunga. It works. It works. So, leave it to me. Leave it to me. Then with my new audio setup for my helmets, hey, it works too. I love that. Thanks, Matt. Yeah, he helped me a lot this year already. So the channel is really getting an update this year. It really is. I'm growing at leaps and bounds compared to what it used to be. I really am. Now, does it mean I'm going long distances? Not really. I mean, I still have my body limitations. I'm still disabled. I mean, but it doesn't mean that I'm not curious. It doesn't mean that I want to go places. It doesn't mean that. I mean, we are still wanting to go see places that we want to. We still want to tuck out our radios. We still want to go play. I mean, we're kids at heart. We never want to grow up. You know, we still want to be adventurous. You know, but we don't want to be in trouble. And we got a lot, hopefully, to come in the future. A lot to come in the future. If things work out, I have lots of plans, but I'm holding that out because I don't want to bring anything up. Chance it. I have lots of plans, but I don't want to chance anything. Let's see if they come through. You just never know. I got friends that know what I'm talking about, though. But yeah. But the wife and I, if things work out, the wife and I, we will be having fun, and you will be seeing more of the wife and the pup. Yeah, my wonderful pup and my wonderful wife. I'll call it the bride. And before we get too long toothy here, because we're getting about 10 minutes here. Last week I did talk about the prayer. I just wanted to do a prayer this week that I'm not too sure if I really want to read directly out of it. But I wanted to introduce to you what I do carry with me a lot. For the last couple of years, actually. I got this one book. It's called The 1 Minute Prayers for Men. You really can't see too well. And I've carried this, I found this book. It's leather bound book. And, what's this from? Men's Gift Edition. Let me see. It's printed out of China. Oh. Well, you can look it up. If you're interested, you can look it up. This is the 2004 to 2010 edition. And it has tons and tons and tons and tons of different prayers. And this is, do I live by this? Not really. This just gives me ideas and stuff. Because lots of times you get brain locked. And I do. I really do. And this gives me ideas and stuff. And it's like, well, and basically it's me asking the Lord, where do I go from here? And I look for His words. And I kind of say, okay, I just blindly open this up, and kind of like my Bible, which I can't carry because it's so big with me. And this small enough I can just pop in my pocket, my jacket pocket. And this is actually, it'll fit in my jacket pocket most of the time. And I just pop it open and anywhere, and I'll just read it really quickly and see where I stand and see where I can fit it to my situation. And a lot of times, like, yeah, okay, I get it. Now I get it. And it'll get me through that situation and thinking. If you understand what I'm trying to get through on this. Because lots of times you just don't understand where somebody's coming from. Or something, and it's like something like this might help you. It's like sometimes it doesn't. It just ain't worth it. It ain't worth your time and day. But most of the time it is. I mean, just understand it. And this is kind of like the helper to my Bible, I will say. Because my Bible is the main source to me. And this goes right along with it. In my fact, I have a spot in my cover that this fits inside of it for whenever I go to church. Which my house is to my church to me, which sounds sacrilegious, but it's not. Not really. Because I go to church on top of it. Well, I haven't for a long time. I should be. But I got a spot inside of the case. This goes into, and if it's raining or anything, it protects both of them. And then I can go inside of it. Because both of them are actually a gift by my wife. The funding was a gift to my wife, and she said, you know what, go for it, Mike. She knew what they were for. She knew what I was going to do with them. But, yeah. If we were going to do a prayer, because we're going on 15 minutes here. Do a prayer for this week, though. I know there's a lot of hurting out there. A lot are hurting. But we got to remember there's a lot of furry critters out there that we own, and there's a lot that are in need this right now. Also, we need to take care of them. And don't forget, we are stewards of this planet. We are put on this planet to take care of this planet. We are there for this. And it doesn't hurt to ask God for help on this. And we should be doing this. And every night we should just bow our heads and say, Lord, please, please give us some help. With these critters. Because there's some pets out that really, really need it. I mean, Grandpa Adler Farms, another channel. He's doing a lot better than mine. Yeah, that doesn't matter. But his dog Smokey. She's only 3 years old. She's possibly going blind. She's having ear problems. She's only 3 years old. Why? Come on. She's a guardian dog. You could do your research on what theirs are for. She's a beautiful dog. I'm in for the bigger dogs, but I'm in for the little ones too. It doesn't matter. But I'll tell you what, you're all in my prayers every night. Even if I don't know your names, I do. I'll give prayer, a blanket prayer to everybody that's in need. Every night. Believe it or not, I do. Just because, ever since COVID started, because of this nasty virus, it's just man-made. It doesn't matter. Just the fact that it's done so much damage. It's just done so much damage. I say, God bless you all. Even though this wasn't a true prayer for this week, I kind of feel it kind of was. And I'm sorry. Until next week, have a great week. Have a safe week. Have a healthy week. I hope you have a better week. I really do. 73 out to y'all. Don't forget, the only way this channel is going to be supported is through us, through me, through you guys. If you got it, if you don't, that's all right. I don't. Just the fact that you guys have seen it this far. That means a lot. If you got it, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine. But if you got it, it's really appreciated. Go over the links down below. It's to buy me a coffee. It's really appreciated. Because YouTube isn't going to let it be monetized. It's proven through all these years. I mean, they let me be monetized, then they pulled the rug out. That's all I know. But it is what it is. Thank you, everybody. Until next week, we'll see you in the ITL.